All right, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time zone you're in right now. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night right now. But we've got some more Power Ranger comic news to cover on the channel, and that is Power Rangers Prime. So, we are finally at the end game for Power Rangers Prime. We're finally at the end game for Power Rangers Prime for this very first story arc, which kind of makes sense. I mean, Power Rangers Prime, when issue 12 drops, the series would be running for an entire year. So the first arc has wrapped up within this entire year. Although the marketing has been kind of weird because they called like issue 8 the start of a brand new arc. So I guess it's mini arcs within one big arc. I'm not entirely sure. But we've got our first look at Power Rangers Prime issue 12, and like we always do on the channel, we're going to talk about it, we're going to discuss, we're going to speculate with what could happen in this issue. Now, usually I do read this off Ranger Command Power Hour, friends of the channel, friends of the show, but Boom Studios has not been putting out the solicitations on time when sending it out to media people, including myself, so it is what it is. So I've managed to find the preview pages on Penguin Random House Publishing, so I guess they post the previews there now for some reason, but hey, it is what it is. So issue 12 is coming out on November 19th, and the final cutoff is going to be on the 13th of October. So this is the main cover we've got. We've got Rita helmetless. We've got Torrin Clark posting the artwork they did, which looks freaking amazing. Torrin always kills it with the artwork. Like, ever since they started doing, like, I first discovered their artwork when they started doing the covers for Darkest Hour. They did all the main covers for Darkest Hour. They were really freaking great. And now they're doing the main covers for this brand new story arc for Power Rangers Prime, and they look amazing. So this is the main cover for issue 12. We've got Rita helmetless. We've got a good look at her Power Rangers Prime outfit, the green belt buckle, the armor itself. It looks freaking amazing. And then here's a high-res version of issue 11 coming out in October. So Torrin Clark always kills it, always kills it. One of my favorite covers I picked up of Torrin that they did this year was the X-Men versus Godzilla cover. That looked freaking amazing. But let's go back to reading what this issue was about, because we can speculate on some interesting things. So, the stakes are higher than ever in this game-changing arc finale. So it's the finale of the very first story arc with Power Rangers Prime, which is interesting because there was rumors that Power Rangers Prime would only last 12 issues, but Melissa debunked that and said that's not the case. Usually when solicitations go out, they put it down for 12 issues, I guess. But apparently it's going to be going on a little bit longer, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with more Power Rangers content to talk about on the channel because, you know, if we don't have any Power Ranger comics dropping, then we've got nothing new Power Rangers content substantial out there. I mean, it's just waiting for the news about the reboot and whatever happens. So the Power Ranger comics is the only form of new Power Rangers media we're actually getting, apart from like Legacy War updates and stuff like that. So let's read the solicitation. So the stakes are higher than ever in this game-changing arc finale. So the Rangers and the VR troopers unite to take down Volar. So John's father, who is the main final boss of this story arc, it looks like. But even if they survive the battle, can they live with the consequences of their victory? All right, that sounds interesting. So it looks like this is going to be a game-changing fight where things are definitely going to change the Prime universe with what goes down. Meanwhile, Rita has one last spell up her sleeve that has the power to rewrite everything. So that last sentence, Rita has one last spell up her sleeve to rewrite everything. Rita within the Power Rangers Prime universe has been fascinating. Her dialogue has been interesting. She's kind of been teasing a lot of things. Someone did say in my latest review that line where Rita says, "You are no more a Ranger than I am a martyr." Someone said that line is probably going to come back to play later on in VR series. And if Rita is doing one last spell to rewrite everything, then who knows what that's going to do. Are we going to get another universe reset? What is she going to change? Is Rita going to end up being like the next boss and Rita's going to go back to her evil roots because, you know, she saw like what she can do in all these different universes, and Rita does say she's all about survival. So will she rewrite the universe to make sure everyone survives? I'm not entirely sure. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But Rita is up to something. So here are the covers. Will these pop up? Okay, so here are the covers. Let's see. Australian internet, so it's taking a while to load. So here is the Mystic Force cover. These are the covers I've been collecting on the side as well. I'm trying to get all of them, so hopefully we'll get like up to Cosmic Fury with these covers. So Mystic Force, this one looks pretty good. I do like it. You've got the Magi Ranger symbol in the background, and then you've got all the Rangers on the front cover here. So this one looks really cool. And that one is done by Gianna Felici. I do apologize if I butchered your name. And then we've got the next one done by, I think, Gavin Smith. Yeah, Gavin Smith who did this one. And this one, you've got all the VR troopers and the Rangers coming together to fight the final boss. So this one looks really cool. You've got the VR troopers front and center, and then you've got all the Rangers in the background. So this one looks pretty cool, I will say that. So I like this one. So Power Rangers Prime, really looking forward to seeing how this first story arc is going to come to a close, because Power Rangers Prime has been an interesting read every month. Melissa always keeps me on my toes with my speculation and theories and stuff like that with what's going on. So who knows what she's plotting with this grand finale of this very first story arc, because the game-changing final arc, that's something we need to keep in mind about it. But either way, I'm really excited to see what Melissa has planned with this final story arc, and we'll see where it goes. That is for sure. That is for sure. But anyway, guys, what are your thoughts? What are your theories? What are your speculations on this finale for Power Rangers Prime? Low key, I'm probably going to call this title of this video something clickbaity, like Power Rangers Prime Endgame, so people think the series is ending, but I'll do the reveal that, you know, it's the end of the final arc. Who knows? But yeah, I'm just pulling back the curtain there. But yeah, Power Rangers Prime, I'm really looking forward to reading it. I believe in December or November and October, we're getting the Darkest Hour hardcover as well. So definitely stay tuned for that. And then in December, we're getting the collection of Power Rangers Prime Volume 2 that will have issues, I think, 4 to 5 to 8, I believe. So definitely stay tuned for that as well. But anyway, guys, Power Rangers Prime issue 12 out within the next couple of months. I'll definitely keep you posted with other covers that come out if I've got any theories or speculations, or if there's something like worth spoiling, that's spoilery to talk about on the channel. But I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, and bye.